Oh yeah. No, it was below zero. It was below zero when we got in, but the next day when we left, it was 54 degrees. I have never seen weather so up and down in all of my life. I mean, it just seems like you can't predict. And what happens is with so many people up and down, one day they wear a top coat, the next day they're in their short sleeves. It seems to give them a cold or something. I don't know. It's incredible. Well, you have to watch it. Good morning, everyone. Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, my goodness. Next time, tell me that this is on, would you please? Good morning, everyone. This is Michael Chitwood. We're just sitting here chatting and talking about how great last week was in Richmond, Virginia. I'll tell you what, we're excited about today's broadcast called Loaded for Wealth. You're loaded and fully potential. You have full potential for wealth. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this incredible broadcast today on Periscope in just a few minutes on Potential Church. I pray that you're having a great day. Just a couple of things I wanted to tell you. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have the IEEA classes. Those of you that's enrolled in the International Entrepreneur Empowerment Academy, that begins at 7 o'clock tomorrow night to 8:30. And right after that, we have Get Motivated, and that's going to be an explosive program tomorrow night. We have two special guests. And I'm telling you what, they are incredible. We also have a special endorsement from Tony Robbins on one of our brand new books. We're going to show that to you. We're excited about what's taking place in this year of 2018. Also, those of you that signed up for the 100-day MC Challenge, don't forget that tomorrow I'm going to be on the phone with all of you, giving you personal coaching all day long. So I am really excited about that. We did that last week, by the way, last Wednesday. And I'm telling you, we talked. Mary Albert was on there. Roma Hamby. I did coaching all day long on the telephone. You know, when Tony Robbins called me the other day, he told me, he says, I don't know of any man that does coaching like you do. It's just too much for them. They can't do it. They say that in a nice way, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful to Tony because he's a great friend. But he said it just kind of gets on his nerves. But I enjoy talking to you individually, privately on the phone. And I think it's going to be great. If you haven't signed up for the 100-Day MC Wealth Accumulation Challenge, the 100-Day MC Wealth Accumulation Challenge, you could go to megamichael.com. If you want to improve your life for 2018 and have the best life of your life, you know, 2018 can be the best life of your life. Because you just need some coaching because it's all inside of you. You have the potential. You have the knowledge. You have everything that it takes to be successful, wealthy, happy, and successful. You have to remember that success is defined basically as having everything that you want when you want it, having the people around you that you love and admire. So it just depends on what you want out of 2018. The ones that we're giving live coaching that joined the 100-Day MC Wealth Accumulation Challenge, I'm telling you, they are doing great. And I'm so proud of those that have taken the 100-Day MC Wealth Accumulation Challenge because they are doing great. I talked to many of them last week. I mean, I talked to you last week. I coached you last week on the telephone. I tell you, we're just so excited about what's taking place with the 100-Day MC Challenge. You know, we had, I don't know if you know it or not, but we had, and I'll just tell you this privately, we had a lot of preachers that really, really blasted us because we sent out an email blast, and the email blast, it had a lady on there working out. It was a still picture, and she had a workout top on, and it didn't show anything at all. It was very, 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 very conservative, in my opinion. But and I don't know if you know this, but 68% of preachers watch pornography. Did you know that? 68% of preachers are addicted to pornography, but yet they want to send me a nasty email. Some of these preachers are just self-righteous people. They need to try to get the speck out of their own eye before they try to get it out of mine. But we didn't mean any harm with it. But I did send an apology letter out, saying, I'm sorry if it offended anybody, because I don't want to offend anybody. But those of you that thought that workout top that the lady had on was appropriate, would you just say yes on the screen this morning? Because I just like to see your opinion. I'm taking a survey right now. If you didn't know it, this is a national survey. It's a worldwide survey. Those of you that felt like the workout top. She had a normal workout top. You couldn't even see anything. I mean, it's very private. If any of you thought that was inappropriate, I sure would like to know. But if you thought it was appropriate and it's okay to send that out, they see a lot worse than that. There's John. John thought it was okay. Thank you, John. They do a lot worse than that when they're watching that pornography. I mean, some of these preachers, there's Kerry, thought it was Kinley thought it was proper. Hey, I tell you what, I got a solution. Let's put the glasses off so I can see something. So we want to just invite you to join. We just want to invite you, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. Patricia Moore, thank you. It was fine. I never want to send anything out that's inappropriate. I think you know me. I never want to send anything out that's inappropriate. Molly thought it was fine. That would offend anybody, and I apologize if it did offend anybody. I didn't mean. There's Marilyn Cheryl Blackwood all the way in Houston. Marilyn, good morning to you. That is Cammie's mother there in Houston, Texas. Good morning to you. Yes, not a problem. Rose, who are you? I don't even know who I am, to be honest with you, and I'm not going to tell you right now because you might look me up, and I don't want you to do that. We're excited about today's broadcast, though. We never want to do anything to offend anybody or hurt anybody. That's not our objective. Our objective is to bless you, to help you, to lift you up, to encourage you. And I tell you, we're excited about today. If you need to have a real touch or blessing in your life today, I'm going to be speaking today that you are fully loaded and ready for wealth. And that's going to be on Periscope this morning at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Good morning, Eleanor. Is that the Eleanor from Louisiana? I wonder if it is. Good morning to you. Rose, hello, PA in the house. Miss Huffman, good morning to you, Miss Huffman. Roxanne Lee Turner, people always, good morning to you. You're right. Lopa, Lindy, great. So many of you are coming on and expressing your opinion, and I never want to put anything out that's going to offend you or hurt you. I'll never do that. And for those of you that maybe thought it was not appropriate, please accept my apology. Okay, Eleanor, you're from Cincinnati, not Louisiana. Okay, I got you. So those of you that would like to have a huge blessing this morning, if you would, good morning, Elva. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy Jones. There she is right there, Tracy Jones. So good morning to you. Keith Sammons. There's Keith Sammons. You ought to be here today with me, man, doing a special song for me today. I need for you to do. You've never heard anybody sing and minister like Keith Sammons. Him and his wife are dear friends of mine. His wife has gone on to be with the Lord, but I'll tell you, Keith Sammons is Miss Nunez is there. Look at that. We're excited about today. We're excited about you doing something that you've never done before. On Periscope this morning, good morning to you, sir, Mr. Keith Sammons, ladies and gentlemen, right there. We're going to have him here, and hopefully pretty soon he's going to be able to minister in song. Those of you that know Keith there, you may want to say hello to Keith. He's been gone for a while. So we're excited about Mr. Keith Sammons coming back and being with us here at Celebration Church. We're excited about that. So good morning to you, Miss Omar. Good morning to you. Patricia Moore, Keith can sing. Really? You think so, Patricia? Yeah, I think he can sing a little bit. You ought to get his CD, by the way. You can get that CD. Just go to keithsammons.com. Carol Duane, good morning, Carol, to you. Good morning, Carol. And we're excited about today's broadcast. Join me this morning and the entire team. We've been here since 5 o'clock. Cheryl Lynn Nicholson. Hello, Cheryl. There's Molly, great singer. Keith, oh my goodness. Now, I shouldn't have mentioned his name because all y'all doing is blowing up the phone on how great Keith is. What about me? I know you've told me, you said, please don't sing. Hey, I had a request last week to sing a song. Somebody sent a request in for me to sing a song. It's an old Jason Crabb song. It's called I Saw the Light. Does anybody remember that song, I Saw the Light? I think a couple of country movie. Hey, there's Miss Webb. There's Miss Webb. And I Saw the Light. They wanted me to sing I Saw the Light. Debbie Booth now saying Keith is awesome. My God, everybody is talking about Keith Sammons this morning. I should have never. He's popular than the President of the United States. That's Keith Sammons, everybody. You ought to be appreciative for Keith and his ministry. He does a great, great job. Keith Sammons, everybody. Keith Sammons. Hey, listen, join me this morning at 8 o'clock. It's coming up real soon, about 30 minutes. We're going to be live on Periscope, and I have a surprise for you, a special guest singer. Somebody that most of you, by the way, haven't heard of. But I'll tell you what, she is going to rock this house this morning. I have a song coming up for you today. So I look forward to seeing all of you this morning at 8 o'clock on Periscope only, by the way. Only on Periscope. I'll see you then, okay?